Slowly but surely, I was beginning to let go of the past. I had spent 58 years standing on a 5 foot by 4 foot box. I had taken that box from 3 guitar chords to 58 years of music, poetry, comedy, storytelling, drinking, and loving to heartbreak. October 2006, I walked off the box and went home. From October to February, I sat in my mother's rocking chair and prayed for direction. In December, I started a new project, an album of poetry and old church hymns. I had promised my 91-year-old mother for 2 years I would record some hymns for her. I made that promise come true for her. She loved it. What did I learn from this project? Patience, promises, love, and devotion. I was so proud of this project that I wanted to share it with others. I started with friends and loved ones, never considering that anyone could be offended in any way by a recording of my mother's favorite hymns. My wife Jane and I started labeling and mailing out copies to those we thought would appreciate and or need it. Many nice things have been shared by many people about how much it has been enjoyed. Some of my oldest friends from the bar days didn't like it at all. Offended by the news that anything could make you feel better than another drink. Mother and her 91 years of wisdom told me not to worry. Okay, Mom, I can't take everyone on my journey. Those friends will have to find their own path. Strange, but I used to say the same things about old lovers and friends when I was touring. The winter passed slowly. I began to feel like an old ship stuck in the bottom of the sea. Every time the weather warmed up to 30 degrees, I began thinking of spring. Then another snowstorm would blow in and dash my dreams down again. Once in March, the snow melted away in a 4-day gentle rain. I was so excited. Then a nor'easter blew in, and the rain turned to snow once more. Here I was, broke, unemployable, married to the sweetest woman in the world, and depressed. What was going to happen? Who was going to come along and save a sunken ship? The worst part of waiting for direction and guidance and forgiveness is wondering if anyone is listening when you tap out the signal, "Save our ship." Da, 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 dit, 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 da, da, da. Over and over you send the signal, and week after week there's no reply. Finally, you stop signaling, and fear and depression turns into survival, minute by minute, day by day. Eat, sleep, try to write. Try not to think about world turmoil. June 3rd, 2007. The Lord is my shepherd, thou shalt not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He restoreth my soul. Life goes on. Magic is still here. It's now in the form of chipmunks and squirrels and red-headed woodpeckers and crows, finches and raccoons. It was people and travel and lovers and songs and stories and poems for so many years. Entertaining little creatures in the state parks will have to do for now. If we had never been told about Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Mohammed, the Greeks, the Romans, and all of those historical moments of times gone by and beliefs, what would we be like now? There would be no guilt or doubt and no way of measuring our progress. If there is no time, can there be progress? Without guilt, would there be greed? If I didn't feel sorry for what I've done, would I still need approval? If I have no way of doubting myself, could I doubt you? If there was no record of truth, would we have any way of measuring honesty? I suppose that would be Eden. Even in Eden, there was one rule: don't eat the fruit from that tree. If God did not exist, would I still cry or get the blues? Haven't we been given everything we need to be happy and healthy and clear-eyed and brave and strong? No one listens to their own heart. It's all there. It's all perfect, and still we mess it up. Where does greed come from? The devil or our own desire to acquire more than we need? I asked a 4-year-old child once, "Where is God?" Without blinking, he answered, "In the ground." At age 7, I asked him the same question. He answered, "In my head." I ask you now, mankind, where is the devil? Where is right from wrong? Where is good and evil? Where is greed, power, hate, love, fear, anxiety, deceit, the need to touch, smell, feel, see, hear, give, and take? It must be evident it is in each and every one of us. We are the deciders of our own destiny. Fear not, for I am with you. Take the Bible and change the word God to I. If you do this, eventually you will find God in every person and every creature, every rock, tree, flower, and raindrop, every grain of sand, every cloud in the sky, every bug. Everything has a purpose and a reason to exist. We are what we think. Our dreams are pathways through our existence. Follow one path and see where it takes you. It won't be long until another path will appear, and on your journey will lead you to a new beginning. With every beginning there is an ending. With every ending a new path will appear. Cry me a river, build me a bridge, and get over it. You can choose to sit and not go if you want, and while you sit there, you will dwell on your past and wonder if you did well. Could I have made it better? Should I have done it different? These questions have no answer, so it is probably best to move on. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me, for thou art with me forever and ever. Amen. The sketches in my mind of the past rise up in the forefront to haunt me day by day. Stories that will go untold until Judgment Day. Paintings of atrocities lived and thought. Will anyone ever be able to ask forgiveness for anything they've done wrong? Will we ever be able to say thank you for the gifts that have been showered upon us since birth? For every wrong there is a right. For every sin there is a gift. Is this the birth of guilt? Is this why we fear death? Do we really believe that we have committed and performed things that the great Creator didn't foresee in our creation? Give me a break. Are we really so egotistical to think we invented our own thoughts and deeds? Certainly a Creator who can create love and heart and soul and emotion would have known that it was so large that mankind could not handle it. We are not wise. We don't have power. We are less than the earth we destroy. Are we so bored that we have to create things to do? We were given so much to do in the beginning by just glorifying what we have that we didn't need to create anything else for ourselves. What a bunch of nitwits we have all been. We had everything we needed to exist and be happy when time began. We only created our ending with the gifts of the Creator. But fear not, after the destruction comes peace. What a wonderful thought. God saved the forest. God saved the trees. God saved the beauty that was given to me. God saved the freedom by being born on this earth, and God saved the gifts since the day of our birth. We're here for a season, and then we are gone. Love is the reason we know right from wrong. The gift of giving is a gift to us all. Greed and corruption will be our downfall. Look to the heavens for humility and grace, a pat on the back, a smile and embrace, a kind word to someone you've hated for years might start a new friendship and remove some fears. God save the mountains, the deserts, the seas. God save the gifts and our right to be free. Unlock the doors to our hearts and our minds. Grant us the wisdom. Bring peace to mankind.